Hello everyone, it's Melina here and welcome to my island tour! Yes, and disclaimer first for everyone wondering, because I'm German. Yes, I will do the video completely in English because I have Animal Crossing friends out there in the USA and these are probably the only ones I'm talking to about Animal Crossing right now, so shout out to them. And yeah, that's why this video will be completely in English. Yeah, what is this island? First of all, this island is my island that I have ever created. The only island and the first island that I created. It's called SirensPark and the theme is holiday park / hotel resort. So you have everything what you can do at a hotel area, like fitness, kids club, anything like that. But at the same time, it's like you visit a holiday park and you have attractions like balloons and popcorn and things to do there. And more things to explore because it is leaned on to a real life experience I made at a hotel that I was working at, and it was all in all a very magical experience for me. So that's why I included some magical parts, some Easter eggs, and I'm really excited to show it to you all. Yes, now we are at the airport. It's a blue airport. I didn't have to restart. I just got the blue airport and it's just perfect. As you can see, it matches my flag very perfectly. It says Kalimera, and this is kind of the theme of the whole island. Before we start with the tour, one quick important info. I don't have Nintendo Online, and that's why I don't have all the good features that you guys have, and it was my first island. So I tried to make my own imaginations come to reality with the limited things available in the game. So if you think it might look a little bit primitive, yes, maybe it's because of that. But make sure, please don't hate, it's my first island, and appreciate the idea because it's kind of unique. And yeah, I started this island in November 2022, so especially for that point of time, this idea was kind of new. So when you have that in mind, that's good. And then we can start with the island tour. I think I finished this island like in 2024, early 2024, and I rarely played this game. Like I was really addicted in 2022 and early 2023, but then I abandoned my Switch and kind of played only a few times. So don't think I took 3 years to finish this island. Definitely not. It took way less time. And yeah, but let's look at the map first. Here it is. In the middle, you already see the Palladium, which is the most important thing on this island. You cannot forget about the Palladium. And what we will see in this island is that it's like built like a real holiday park. You can follow this route that it goes all around the island. But when you go off the route, you find secret areas that you wouldn't see when you just follow the main route. And that was my kind of goal here. Now we're at the right side of the plaza and we go towards the beach where we have Able Sisters and my home. It has a reason why this is all put together, which you will see later on when we tour my house. But there are some different flowers. I try to have a certain color pattern here. I hope you can notice. And I kind of liked how it turned out. And let's see what I did with my beach in a second. Here we have a little barbecue, a little beach party, and some benches I just made because I forgot about the benches. And look at the candles. Aren't they such a cute extra? It's like how we really actually put the candles at the beach party when we hosted one in our hotel. And here we have the best soundtrack ever. Should I upload the complete version of the Jareds and KK house? Let me know. And let's tour my house. Here we are in the first room. Now you can see it. It's a little fashion academy. People can come here and study fashion, do their own creations, and we put it all up. We have not only clothes, but also nail polish up here, which you can do to level up your designs. And here are the sewing machines and the extras you need. And here are all the clothes people made, and an extra sewing machine. And yeah. The next room is my bedroom. It's pink and sweet. I love how it turned out, and yeah, it's not too much, not too little. I even have some villager photos up here, the only ones I got, and honestly, from Sylvia and Rosa. I use the German names in case you want to learn them. You're welcome. Yeah. How do you like my bedroom? I personally love it. I wish my real bedroom would look like this. Here we are in my bathroom, and it's playing one of my favorite KK songs ever, KK Bergsteigung or Steep Hill. And I just bought the washing machine because it looked kind of weird without it. It was expensive, but it was all worth it. And I'm kind of happy with the atmosphere, with the stars. But at the same time, you see my lack of items in this room really much. I hope it's not that noticeable. At least I have a toilet and a bathtub. And here we are in my playroom, which is on the right. You have all kinds of games here. The trains, the kickers, and the plushies, the tent. And it's all pink and cute. And yeah, would you like to play here? I definitely would. Here we have my kitchen. It's on the top of the building. Normally people do like their sleeping room in here, but I thought my kitchen is better because I have so many items for a kitchen and so few for a bedroom. And here I have even some cake and some more ovens than one person actually needs. But I don't mind. I have the items, I use them, and I kind of like how I combine the wallpaper. Now we are behind my house on the cliff, and here we have the kids club. It's run by the kangaroo Sylvia. We have a picnic blanket, the slide, the sandbox, and many things to play with. It's such a fun, cute place, and I wish I could live here, honestly. We have a robot, we have a puzzle, we have everything you need, and music, and the pinkest flowers you could get. You see, I added everything I could, every toy to play with I put here, every Mario item you could play with I put here. So much fun! Yeah, and we have something to ride on for the little children and to climb on a doll, and this is summing up our kids club. And here we have the actual holiday park section of my island with its own soundtrack. It's all pink and cute, similar to the kids club because I needed to have at least one pink area on my island. Here we have the elephant to play with, and now you see the balloons here, the popcorn stand and the food stand, and here you have the fake bridge where you come from. This is the back of my holiday park with different attractions like the train and the game with the ducks, and you can play there. Here we have the balloons again, and when we go here to the left we have our Ferris wheel and our teacup carousel to jump on, and the gyrates are assisting you and helping you, or just go there by themselves. I don't actually know, but yeah, the gyrates making everything coming to life. Yeah. And here at the back we have another carousel with the horses, and that is ending my holiday park section really well, because then behind there you can go down and we go to another area, which is here a little bit hidden. The picnic area with the spring picnic set that you could get, and surrounded by many flowers. Yay! To show you one of my secret areas I just mentioned, you just have to go through the trees to the right, and in between of all the areas before we have our magic school. The gyroids can learn magic and the main professor is teaching them. They all have their own hat, their own materials, and are very busy. But for the rest of the town it's not noticeable because it's their secret place to hide in. Yeah, let them do their magic school and let's get out of here. And now we are at the Palladium, where you can listen to my gyroid band. Your rating from 1 to 10? Yes, basically the instruments are all just decoration and the gyroids making their sound is the music probably. But in theory, the music is played by the instruments and then you can listen to the performances here. We have different chairs, a front row and a back row, which I'm showing you now. Here's the back row, a little bit more up, like it is in an actual Palladium. You see my perfect flowers over there, so I have a 5-star rating already, which was kind of easy because the flowers appeared just randomly. Yeah, and you can walk all around, see the different carnival and jump on here to go back down. That's my Palladium. And now we go to another area. Here we have a chill out area for the guests here that are staying here, with a board game and some cool music and darts. And this is for the villagers living in my holiday home section. I made a little neighborhood-like area, which is for pets, animals, to come and stay here in the holiday park as if they stay overnight, how it is used to in different holiday parks. And these are villages I can just instantly change whenever I want in the front row. And currently we have Sid. He's crafting something. I already got the recipe, but yeah, he's the newest villager to my town. Before we had Alfredo, the monkey, the gorilla. He's one of my favorites, but I had to let him go to make some change to my island. And that's why we have Sid over here. And to the left we have another favorite of mine is Heinrich. And he is a hamster. He was on my first ever New Leaf town, one of my starters, and that's why I fell in love with him and I needed to have him when I found him on a villager hunt. I don't do long villager hunts and that's why, yeah, I stick to him. Now I will show you who lives at the top of my holiday home section. The blue sheep was one of my 5 first villagers, and when I got her a boyfriend, I couldn't let any one of those go. It's here, Wolli, and on the right it's Locke, and in English it's Wendy and Carlos, I think. I am not as good with the English names as I was in a few years ago. And they have their own pool, a lot of flowers and a lot of pine trees. Very simple, and yeah, I wasn't really eager to do more. Now we come to a very natural and sunken in part of my island. It's like a jungle with a lot of bamboo trees and all the plants, but also very romantic, perfect for Valentine's Day, the pink and red flowers and my heart island. Yeah, here we have another couple on my island. It's Rosa and Markus. They have their rose bed in the middle to enjoy the sun whenever it's out, like now. And yeah, they are surrounded by a lot of rivers, like, yeah, how crocodiles like it actually. And when you jump over here, you can, yeah, see all the natural areas around it. And it's like very easy to go. You don't need any thing to use. You can just jump over every river here and walk around the trees, see some gyroids and a flamingo and a waterfall back there. That is, yeah, there for a reason. I will show you later. But let's finish going through this pathway. And there we are back at the beginning of my sunken in part and Heart Island. When we go over there, we can continue on the left, and there it ends through this thing. Yeah, and here we have the ending of it, but there's nothing really special. Behind Wolli's house, there's a secret pathway that looks like this. It's like as if you jump over the water just by these simple sticks. Sadly, I could not remove the land in between, but at least it looks like a dangerous path to go. And when you are finished with this path, you come to the other part of my island, the left part, which is the museum. And I will show you that later. Here's Rudi, one of my favorite horses, and yeah. But let's see what's on the left of the plaza first. Here we have a very special part of the island. It's my little dog park. It's there for a reason. When I worked in the kids club of a hotel, the child said once to me, "I'm scared of dogs." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, but why do you bring it up now?" And then he said, "Because there's a dog right behind us." And it was a wild dog with no owner. And he was a bit, looking at us weirdly. And fun fact, I was scared of dogs for 20 years of my life, and in that part of time I was still scared of dogs, but still I had to protect the child. And luckily there was another one of my team helping to get the dog away. But that's why I made a little dog park on my hotel resort island, so that all the wild dogs have a place to go. And my buddy Wuffi is helping to take care of him. In English it's Mac. So Mac or Wuffi is taking care of my dogs, and here we have the dog gyroids, the dog figures, some food, and some things to play with from the Mario furniture, because that was the easiest accessible item category. And then we have a fire hydrant, because dogs love these things. And this is my little dog park, which you have seen for the third time because I had to tell the story. I'm sorry about that, but I used the recording mechanism of the Switch. And another fun fact, Mac looks very similar to the plushie I bought in the country I worked in, the hotel. So it feels extra special that he was one of my starters. And you can see him here. We discover one of the secret areas again. It's an area for cats. They have it a little bit more natural, and with some cat grass and food and a cat bed and toilet. And up there is another secret area for the gyroids, which we will see now. You walk all over the Palladium on the outer side of the Palladium, and then you see my comic class. The gyroids are taking a class on how to do a comic, and they have the dinosaur as inspiration. And at first I wanted to also craft the robot, and it's like a robot against dinosaur fight, and they have to write a comic about it. But building this robot is really annoying, I think. Every good hotel resort needs to have a sports section. Here we have the swimming section. Here we have the volleyball section for all the volleyball activities. And here we have a yoga section for your daily morning yoga to do with the animators or by yourself. And as you can see, here we have a basketball court with many basketballs, so that you can practice throwing into the basket as many times as you want. And here we have our climbing section, where you can try climbing, and when you go up you see more of the sports section. Currently here's a camper, because here's my campsite, so that the camper can do a lot of sports too. Here you can box, and here you can work out as well. And here you have more things to box with, so that as many people can come here and do sports at the same time as possible. And here are also some workout clothes. And here's my football court with your favorite audience, the gyroids, and more things to work out with, for running, for lifting, for spinning, anything you like. And this is summing up my fitness section. Now we go over another fake bridge, which actually has also a river beneath. To go down to my water park section. This section is just a few waterfalls, and yeah, it's first aesthetic, but also I thought it was a bit inspired by my water park experience I had in the hotel resort year, because yeah, there was a lot of water and that's why I needed to include it. And here we are at my museum. It's a museum where you can sit and study at the same time. There are a lot of seats for you available, and things to write and things to read. A lot of books here and there. A cozy sofa when you want to have a chill time on your own. And yeah, a lot of flowers and a lot of accessories to decorate the museum section. It's like a little garden if you want to. Here's a little study place at the right, and a little pond, so that this area feels very natural and calm and relaxing. When you go down from the museum, you have the little museum shop with snacks and a place to sit and watching the globe. And here are some things for the farm that you need. And here's my little farm, currently not full grown, but on the next day I picked up everything that was there. And here we have a special place, my mountain restaurant. I wanted a restaurant on the mountain so bad, and this is why I made it. Here's my cheese mouse Charlie running it, and here you were able to eat. And going back from there, and we are back at the plaza, and you've seen every important bit of my island. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below what your favorite area of my island was. I would love to know. And it was really fun to make this video for you and for myself, because my main goal with this video was to document this island for myself, so that I have this island saved somewhere and I can look back on it every time I want to, because my next goal is to enjoy it more, because I'm in my Animal Crossing phase and I want to build something like the other people do, and it inspires me so much. So I won't delete my current island, but I will redesign it completely at some point. Currently, I think I will concentrate more on making money and getting a lot more items. And when this is done, I will, remove all the areas, all the furniture and all the trees, all the flowers from my island, and change the villagers, because I like my villagers, but somehow this island and all the villagers are boring me to death. The only one I really want to keep is Mac, and the rest is like, yeah, they are there, they are okay, they fit the island and they fit the theme, but yeah, that's it. And that's why I would really love to exchange all the villagers completely and making something new. Like I have ideas like a water park or a night themed island and a fairy themed island. These are things that I would really like, some more magical stuff. But I know that getting items for all of this would be so hard, and ideas for areas, because I don't want to just making natural builds and just mountains and waterfalls and that's it, but something creative like I did with this island, like with Magician School. I waited for this, this bowl, ich weiß nicht, wie man es auf Englisch sagt. This item with which you can look into the future. This item, I wait for it since day one of playing this game and I still haven't seen it in store. I want this item so bad, and then I will use it on my island that I have, but in my redesigned version of this island. Plus my goal is also to get all the fruits. I currently have only peaches and pears, because pears were the fruit I got from going on villager hunts and stuff. And I try to get the fruits from my villagers by yeah, the mail I sent to them, and they sent me back the fruits, hopefully, because I don't have Nintendo Online. I cannot just go to other islands and get the fruits I need. Yeah, this journey will be very interesting, and I thank you for watching. And based on this channel, I don't think I will make more videos like this. It was just for me documenting my island, and whenever I want, I can make a video here, but it's not like a main focus to run this channel regularly and stuff. For a regular content channel, check out my other channels that are not linked below, but the cool people know where my channels are. I have enough to create, so I don't have time for a full-time Animal Crossing channel. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and leave a comment down below what your favorite area of this island was, and I will see you someday. Bye, your Melina.